Hello YouTube, this is Palm Pilot, and it's my first video here on YouTube, and I wanted to show you some of the artifacts I found in the Tucson area, actually southwest of Tucson, on a friend's property, and with his permission he and I looked around. Actually we found some broken pottery. That was our first indication after he bought the property that there was some kind of a site there, and so we went out and looked around. And the first thing we found when we looked around was this thing here, and Pestle Man 1951 got me in the right track. I was thinking it was a pestle slash mono or a pestle, but it's 100% a mono. I guess it's they refer to it as a French bred type mono. Pretty cool. It's 12 inches long, exactly 12 inches long. What's cool about it is you can see that there are little notches here for the hands. You can see that right there and right there. So that's really cool to facilitate its use. I only wish there had been a metate, or could find the grinding stone they use. That would have been awesome. Next thing I found is this big boy. This measures just over 8 inches, and it's pretty hefty. I'd say I've been meaning to weigh it, but it probably weighs, I'd say 12 pounds, maybe more. But really cool. You can see really cool feature here. You can see the pecking on it here. Little dimples on it. And this side here is a little bit more rounded off, and a really cool feature is you can see, I don't know how well it's going to turn up, on the left hand side there you can see where when they were grinding it into the metate, you can see that ridge line where it bottomed out and it didn't grind any further. And of course this part over here to the right of it is very, very smooth. So that was really cool, and I believe it's sandstone. And speaking of sandstone, we have this little mono, this little dude here, and that was not found next to it, but looks like it's sandstone, so I gotta wonder if maybe the same person made that, same era I would assume. So nice, perfectly shaped mono. I guess this would be the top. It's rough. The bottom side is very smooth. So anyway, there's your mono. I have this one. This is a volcanic. It's obviously not completely intact. It's like the end got broken off, and there's a big chip right there. But you can see that there's what was being ground for who knows how many years. Definitely volcanic rock. It's a reddish color, it doesn't match anything else in that area. So I wonder if they imported that from another area. And here's a broken mono. Lots of broken monos, of course. That's easy to find, broken monos. But this one's just a beautifully shaped. It's flat on the sides there, and very smooth and polished on the top, and the bottom, of course, is coarse from being ground down. Boy, I wish that would have been a whole piece. That would have been nice, very nice. Here's a speaking of a volcanic rock. Here's another. Looks like a volcanic piece. It's like a another mono type thing. I don't know, maybe Pestle Man 1951 knows exactly what the name of this is, the type, but I guess it's a mono. A little bit of a divot right there. That's pretty cool. I've never seen this this kind of shape. Well, I guess it's kind of similar to that one right there, but looks like it's pretty ground down. Pretty cool, man. Pretty much intact. And this bad boy, obviously it's a hammerstone, and it's a nice shape. You can see here the back side is less, well, I guess it's a tool for killing someone if you needed. So anyway, I guess that's a 3/4 groove. I don't know, didn't measure it, but it's completely intact. That's really nice, and really nice piece there. Really, really nice. But those are far and few between, as far as I'm concerned. Also found pottery there. A lot of pottery sherds, but I found this, most of it not painted, but this one was really nice. When I found it, it was completely intact, and of course the instant you touch it, it falls apart. And there was other broken pottery right below it, so I thought I had a whole pot there. But anyway, it still a good size. You can see it's painted on the inside there. It's actually black here, and the top's got the darker, it's like a purplish color on the rim of it. So really cool, typical Hohokam design. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Found a couple of other pieces that were obviously not intact, but it's like a little bowl or an incense burner or something. That was just laying almost right on top of the surface there. Covered a little bit in dirt, but laying right there. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. This thing also, same thing. It was part of it was sticking out. There was a little mound there on this property, so we were investigating that, and this thing was right there. Unfortunately, it's not all of it, but I thought I had the whole thing. There were a lot of pieces, and unfortunately, this is the only stuff that went together. See, it's a red clay type, and I guess they hung it because there's a hole that they punched into it. That's not. That wasn't a damage. That was an actual hole that they punched in. So they were hanging this bad boy. So maybe they weren't collecting water in it. A couple of cool things. Found some shell out there. Here's a pretty cool piece of shell. Let's see if I can. This thing's not really focusing very well, but you can see the designs. It's pretty cool. I guess it was a bracelet, maybe. Unfortunately, that was the only piece out there. And then there was this little guy too. You can see they took a shell and broke it up, and we're going to make it into something very, very small. Found some quartz out there too. It's a nice little piece of quartz. Really clean. Found some kind of a stone implement here, and I obviously use this for some kind of a cutting. Probably a weapon, a knife. Very smooth on this side. This side's a little bit rougher, but very, very sharp. I don't know if you can see that, but very sharp. That'll cut your fingers. Another cool thing is this rock. Hard to see here, but this rock is actually painted all the way around. Same color as the pottery. I don't know if a child did this or what was going on, but all the way painted all the way around. Never seen that before. Just a kind of run-of-the-mill boring rock, and they painted it. Another piece of pottery. You can see its design. They punched a hole through it. It was hanging. It's kind of a rare find. And last but not least was this little guy here. Is obviously it's got serrated edges, so it's some kind of a cutting device. It's broken, obviously. Smooth on this side. And so anyway, just was laying right in the surface as if someone dropped it yesterday. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This is Palm Pilot, over and out.